Dr. Heavenly University?
You know what? That's a good question. I decided to do Dr. Heavenly University about 10 years ago, 11 years ago. I wanted to train dentists on how to start and run a successful business, and I wanted to get CE credits. So I included learning, teaching kids young students how to do implants, do all on X's, things that I love doing because my passion is dentistry. It's always been dentistry. So doing Dr. Heavenly University, what I realized is a lot of my dental colleagues or the people coming right out of school, in undergrad, high school, they never got financial education. I mean, we got a great formal education and they can cut a beautiful prep and we learned the ins and outs, the science behind it, but we never learned financial education. So we come out of school with a lot of debt, a lot of student loans, and nobody knows how to really not only make money, but keep it, you know? So I started Dr. Heavenly University to teach people how to start and run a successful business. But in that part, we also had to lay into how to keep money, how to make your money grow, and what to do with it when you get it. So it was so many of my colleagues that became very successful dentists. But if you know, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you can keep and where you can invest it. So I started doing research. I took classes. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my financial education. I've made all the mistakes so that you don't have to. Had great successes and I've had great failures. But one thing you learn in your failures is what not to do, and you remember it forever. The first thing I tell people in Dr. Heavenly University is that you got to change your mindset. That's just it. Because I think we've been trained in school and other places to have a small mindset that we can't do things. And you're all about what you think you can do. I mean, that's common knowledge that we believe what we think we can do. But my mother taught me that I could do anything. And I firmly believe that. And I believe that most people can do it too. If you're able-bodied, now I never said it would be easy. And I said it would be hard work, but millionaires think in terms of decades. But now with the computers and the online businesses, people have been able to expedite that process. They just have. So Dr. Heavenly University grew from teaching dental students and new dentists how to start and run a practice to actually elevating not only dentists, physicians, and other professionals, but entrepreneurs as well on how to start, run a business, how to keep your money. And the first thing we talked about after the mindset is gotta be real estate, because real estate is the single most best way to store your assets. It just is. Millionaires are made through real estate. 95% of millionaires have gotten it through real estate because they're investing in things what we call God's money, something that cannot be reproduced. That's land, oil, precious metals. In Dr. Heavenly University, we're going to talk about all of those things. Not only are we going to talk about God's money, we're going to talk about how to protect our money and our assets and how to do things the right way with eliminating or reducing taxes as much as possible. Because if you know anything about business, you know that your highest bills are pretty much your payroll and taxes. So if we can learn through insurance on how to put our money away in insurance products and borrow from those products and actually increase wealth, but at the same time eliminate a lot of taxes because we're being our own bank, there's so much knowledge out there that I think the world just does not have. Not only does Dr. Heavenly University have all the information, we actually have the people in place that can guide you through these things. Because the first thing a lot of people tell me, even my doctors tell me, is that their credit is not right. So the first thing we have is credit repair specialists. Then we got lenders. I have a young lady that owns her own bank. We have people that can get you a business line of credit or a line of credit, sometimes without even showing your tax returns. From there, once you get the money, we can show you what to do with it. I have property developers. I got people with all kind of real estate deals in nursing homes, all kind of investments that you can place your money, and most of them are little to no risk. Then we have so many passive income tools that do have more risk, but they have great returns as well. So Dr. Heavenly University is just full of just information and showing you how to start and become a millionaire. And is money the most important thing? It absolutely is not. Your why is your most important thing. And for me, it's my children and my family. first comes God. But I feel like I'm called to do this, and everybody that's on my team has been called to do this. And ultimately, we're going to bring souls to God, because the people want money. And when they get money, they're going to get that knowledge with Dr. Heaven University to bring souls back to God. And God wants you to be rich. God doesn't want you to suffer and be struggling and not have enough money for food. And I firmly believe that there's going to be a great wealth transfer. And I want to make sure my people are a part of that wealth transfer when you're on the right side of it. Dr. Heavenly University is going to be a power-packed event, and we're going to learn so much, but we're going to have fun at the same time, because that's what Dr. Heavenly does. She keeps it real, but she actually gives you real information, and it's powerful.
Period.
Dr. Heavenly University, we're going to talk about all of those things.